Hi everyone, in today's video I am going to show you why and how to use AND or in conditional statements. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so let me create my file video 11.5. So video 11.5. So you must have heard about this and or statements in conditional statements. So how does this work? So suppose you have a question that you have to print some value, like let me give you a question. Okay, so write a code to print I am from India. Okay, so I am from India if and if and only if, let me say, suppose uh, if A is 12 and B is 40. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to print A equals to 12 and B, you have to print I am from India if A is 12 and B is 14. So what will happen if A is 12 and B is not 14, or B is 14 and A is not equals to 12? So you don't have to print I am from India, you have to print something else. Okay, so this is your work, how to do so this is your work using AND statement. So let me write a code so you will understand it better. Suppose I am taking two variables, taking A equals to 12 and B equals to something like 13. Okay, or I am taking int input enter int input enter value of something like value of B. Okay, and over here also I will do the same. Over here also I will write something like this, and I will change this B to A. So over here you will take two inputs, like A is 12 and B is 14, something like that. And then what you have to do, if what you are gonna do is, using AND statement, if A equals to 12 and let me suppose B equals to 14. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to print I am from India, something like that. Okay, so and in else condition you have to print nothing. So in over here you have to print something like this, print nothing. Okay, so what does this AND statement do? This AND is nothing but it checks whether this this value and this value, both the values are true. If A is equals to 12 and B equals to 14, then only it will print India. But if one of the values over here is not 12 and not 14, it will never print anything. It will print nothing. Okay, so this AND statement is nothing but you have, this AND is something like it have to return true value. Means whatever happens in this world doesn't even matter, if both the values should be same only. If A is equals to 12 and B equals to 14 only, then it will print I am from India, or else it will not print anything. Okay, it will print this one, then it will print this one. Okay, so let me write the code, let me run my code. Okay, so see this, and I run my code. See, enter a value A. Over here I am writing, as I have told, A should be equals to 12, so I will print 12 in A, and in case of B I will write 14. So what will happen when I will run this code? It will print I am from India. I am from India. But let me show you. In place of a I am writing 12, but in case of b, instead of writing 14 I am writing something like this 17 or something. So what it will do, it will print nothing. Why? Because to print this statement, or to print, to do the work over here, whatever is present over here, both the statements should be same only. Okay. Or if you want, you can add more values, and something like this, c equals to like Ankesh, but there is no c, so it will not work. I will show you in my next video how to use three statements, or you can do it on your own. Just you have to write over here like c equals to something like the input enter name, something like this. So if c is not equals to Ankesh, it will not print this I am from India. Okay. What it will do, it will print nothing. So let me show you. I will do cls over here as cls. So if I run this code, enter a value of a should be 12, okay, b should be 14, and what she would be, she would be Ankesh, right, capital Ankesh. If it is not Ankesh, what it will do, it will do nothing. So as it is same 12, 14 and Ankesh, so it is showing I am from India. But what if it is something different? Okay, so instead of a, in place of a I am writing 12, in place of b I am writing 14. While writing name I am writing something like this, code with Harry or something like this, and if I press enter, it will show nothing, because the third one over here, it does not matches. The third one is Ankesh, but you are writing code with Harry, so it does not matches, so that is why it is showing nothing. Okay, that's all. This is quite easy, and in my next video I am going to show you how to use this. In place of and, you can use or statement. So I'll do this same only, but I'll use or statement in my next video. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you. Oh, and before ending this session, I'm going to give you some links over here. If you don't know what is conditional statement, you can I'm providing the link over here. You can just click on that link, and you can just can directly view and start from that video. Okay, thank you for your time. See you in my next video.